Ever wondered what happens when election rules are bent? What if the deadline for revealing campaign funds was suddenly extended? Would justice prevail? Find out in this gripping Supreme Court showdown. Subscribe to watch. This is the 64th case out of the 160 cases decided by Associate Justice Mario Lopez, chairperson of the 2024 Philippine Bar Examinations. Don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button and get notified about our latest content. Elevate your legal knowledge today. In the heart of the Philippines, a legal storm brewed that would test the integrity of the electoral process. It all began when the Commission on Elections, COMELEC, the body tasked with overseeing elections, made a controversial decision to extend the deadline for candidates and political parties to submit their statements of contributions and expenditures, SOSs, for the May 9, 2016, national and local elections. This decision was meant to be final and non-extendable, aiming to ensure transparency and accountability in election spending, where amounts could run into millions. Enter the Partido Democrático Pilipino Lakas ng Bayan, PDP-Laban, a major political party. They, represented by Secretary General Pantaleon Bibat Alvarez, were not pleased. They saw the COMELEC's extension as a grave abuse of discretion. A bending of rules that could potentially taint the purity of the electoral process. They argued that the extension was against the law, specifically violating Republic Act No. 7166, which mandates that SOSs must be filed within 30 days after the election day. According to them, such an extension could not only skew the level playing field but also invite perceptions of partiality, as it seemed to benefit those who failed to comply within the original deadline. The issue escalated all the way to the Supreme Court of the Philippines, the highest court in the land, tasked with delivering the final word on this contentious matter. The Supreme Court, in a landmark decision, sided with PDP-Laban, declaring that the COMELEC did indeed overstep its boundaries by extending the filing deadline. The court ruled that such an extension violated the clear mandate of the law, emphasizing that the timely filing of SOSs is fundamental to ensuring the integrity and transparency of the electoral process. Important doctrines discussed: mandatory compliance. The court reinforced that statutory deadlines, especially those related to elections, must be strictly observed to maintain the integrity and fairness of the electoral process. Grave abuse of discretion, defined as actions by governmental bodies that go beyond the scope of their authority, resulting in injustice or a violation of legal rights. Operative fact doctrine, though not applicable in this decision, it is a principle that acknowledges the effects of a law or action until it is declared invalid. Don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button and get notified about our latest content. Elevate your legal knowledge today. The moral of this story? Rules, especially those governing the democratic process, are there for a reason. They ensure fairness, transparency, and accountability, pillars without which democracy cannot stand. The Supreme Court's decision reaffirms the importance of adhering to the law, reminding us all that in the pursuit of a fair and just society, no one is above the rules, not even the electoral body. This story is a factual recount based on a real legal case. It is meant for educational and informational purposes only. It does not reflect the full legal intricacies and should not be considered infallible or taken as legal advice.